Instagram. It's your girl Vanette with Priority You, and welcome to another segment of Thursday Thoughts. So I'm just gonna fix this just a little bit, y'all. So I'm excited to be with you all today, and I have to tell you, I was thinking like, well, what do I talk about today on Thursday Thoughts? Y'all know sometimes it's random. Hey Felicia, thank you for joining. Hey, thank you for joining. And so on this Thursday Thoughts, I'm going to start off with, I was driving today, and while I was driving, I had to go into work, and when I was driving, I was thinking of all the blessings that I have in my life, and I was also thinking about some of those challenges, the trials and tribulations, the tough times that I had to overcome. And I got so emotional. I get emotional even now when I look back over the goodness and all that God has done for me. When I tell you I am so incredibly grateful to be here, I'm just so excited. So there was a time when I can remember when I was younger, and me and my sister, we were in the mountains of West Virginia. I had to be maybe 5. And, she was 7 years old. She was like 12 or so. And we were told not to go in the mountains. Like, don't go in the mountains because we don't know what we're doing. Long story short, we had our dog, the family dog, my grandma's dog, with us, and the dog took us in the, followed us in the mountain. We went in the mountains, and then the further we got, and next thing you know, we turning and turning. Hey, Guinevere, thanks for joining. And so we're turning and turning and going through this mountain, and when we stopped and looked, we were lost. There we are, 2 girls from the city in West Virginia mountains, lost, with the family dog named Watch. Now, Watch was half German Shepherd and half Collie. So we're just stuck lost. My sister, she had some long stick or something, and we're walking, and I'm like, how are we gonna get home? And so we continue to walk, and I never forget, it was like a pack of wolves that came, and our dog that was with us, backed the wolves away, and they left us alone, and we kept going, and then we ended coming up on the other side of the mountain in town. Now, my grandma lived a good 3 miles, 2 to 3 miles from town. But if you go up and around the mountains, we have been gone for hours, y'all, hours. Now, I tell that story because that was a time when you talk about being a child lost in the wilderness. We were literally lost in the wilderness, y'all. And it was nothing but God and his grace and his mercy that got us back, because we did not know where we were. We were completely lost. And God stepped in, and that dog brought us right on home. And when we got back, our grandma, she was too mad to whoop us, because back in the day, she would have us go in the backyard and pick our own switches and peel the switches. Some of y'all don't know about that. But them old grandmamas had you peel the switch and you pick your own switch for your whoopings. They was just so glad to see us. It was about to get dark. So I say this, it's Thankful Thursday, and I'm thinking going back to being in my car, thinking, what am I going to talk about today? And all these different things of how God just stepped in and how he blessed me. So today I'm talking to you all about being grateful and gratitude and looking at your life and just stop and look at all the things he brought you through. All the things he brought you through. The heartache of when somebody broke your heart, or you broke up with somebody, or somebody disappointed you or betrayed you. The hurt that you felt, how in time you were able to heal. And look at you now, right? When you thought, if this person leaves me, how am I going to go on? And look at you now. Look at you thrive. You just didn't go on, but you're thriving. So on this Thursday Thoughts, I am incredibly grateful. Incredibly grateful. For those of you who raise children, you know, when I look at how God has protected my sons, I have 3 sons, and I look at how God has protected them and the things that they've had to go through and how they've come out on the other side. I'm so excited. I'm so very proud of them. And again, I'm thankful. It's like my soul just welled up today with being grateful. And I thought about the times when I wanted, you know, I can remember when I said, you know, I wanted my own house because I was staying in a townhouse. And I needed more space because my sons were getting bigger. And let me tell you, sharing a bathroom with 3 boys is not fun. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. And I was like, Lord, I just want my own bathroom. If I get a house where I can just have my own bathroom. And then I went to look for homes and would get outbidded. I was getting outbidded. And I just got disappointed, but I didn't give up. And then God blessed me to get my own home built from the ground up with my own private bathroom. Now, some of y'all out there living a life of luxury, so y'all can't probably even, you know, understand what a sister was going through with 1 bathroom and 3 boys, but that was a huge deal for me. So I'm extremely grateful. And then I look at how, you know, back in, I believe it was 2009, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, breast cancer. And I thought to myself, I just was like, when I got diagnosed, I was like, oh, I'm just dying. I'm dying. I called some of my good girlfriends. They was like, you are not dying. You're going to get through this. One of my girlfriends was like, look, we're going to be sitting on the porch. We're going to be old together. But in that moment, I couldn't see a way out, y'all. I couldn't see a way out. I was like, what am I going to do? What about my babies? Who's going to take care of my kids? And when I look at how God has healed me and have blessed me, and not only did I see my children grown, but I'm a Gigi, y'all. My oldest son gave me a little grandson. Of course, he's 11 now, but I digress. The fact of the matter is I'm blessed, and I'm so grateful to just be here, because there were moments when I was going through it and I was just like, I don't know. So at every juncture in my life, there's always been something to be thankful for. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for the heartaches and the heartbreaks, because it taught me of what I don't want. It taught me of what I didn't deserve. And it taught me that you get what you give. It taught me to love myself even harder. And so I want to encourage all of you. Today, Thursday Thoughts, we're talking about gratitude. We're talking about finding something to be thankful for. Because when you find times and opportunities to focus on what you're thankful for, you can't focus on what you don't have. You can't focus on complaining. Because complaining not going to change nothing. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't, when you're not happy with something, or if you get upset, you're supposed to feel those things. Those are all normal emotions and feelings, and they deserve respect and honor to be acknowledged. But what I am saying is, don't block your blessings by harboring and holding on to negative emotions for too long. Because holding on to negative emotions for too long becomes toxic for your soul. That negativity will get rooted in, and next thing you know, you just have a negative outlook. And you become what's called a negative Nancy. Apologies to anybody named Nancy. Full disclosure, not every Nancy is negative. And Nancy doesn't mean negative, but negative Nancy is just something that I said. So I just want everybody to really think about, let's be thankful, let's be grateful, let's practice gratitude. And that's what I really want to just share with you all today, is let's be grateful. Also, when you practice gratitude, there are benefits to practicing gratitude, y'all. Benefits like it improves your overall emotional well-being. It gives you a positive outlook. It gives you hope. Makes you feel good, right? Let's face it, when you start really thinking of the things that you have in your life, you may not have the car that you want per se, but if you have a car, those 4 wheels gonna get you same place that Mercedes gonna get you. Those 4 wheels that you have on your car gonna get you the same place like the Cadillac or the Lexus or the whatever the car is that's your favorite car. It's gonna get you there. You know, if you have, a purse, you might not have one of those name brand Gucci, Louis Vuitton purses, but your purse can carry the same amount of money as that other purse. Just think about all the things you have to be grateful for. Just think about your loved ones that you have in your life. We don't always get along with our loved ones. That's true. However, we love them just the same, right? We love them just the same. So we want you to find time to really practice gratitude and let the people in your life know that you're thankful for them, that you're grateful for them. Like, I'm so thankful and grateful for my good girlfriends. I have a handful of them, and I'm so grateful and thankful for them. I can remember when I met Gwen. Hey, Gwenny dear. And I tell you, you can meet some people and y'all just click. Like you've been knowing them forever. You laugh at the same jokes. Like, y'all can sit around and just laugh at the silliest of things. Gwen and I can just laugh at the silliest of things. And I'm so grateful and thankful for that. I'm so grateful for Gwen. I'm grateful for my friends, Felicia, who is always supportive. I have, Yo-Yo down south. That's like my ride or die as well. We could just talk for hours, or we don't talk and could just shoot each other a text sometimes. That's all it takes. But when you have a good tribe, a good collective, a good group of women that are supporting you, lift them up and let them know, sis, I appreciate you. And check on each other. Talking about gratitude, right? So some other things you can do in order to practice your gratitude is every day, when you wake up, name 3 things you're grateful for. Thank God for 3 things you're grateful for. Speak out loud. 3 things you're grateful for. And make sure you put yourself on the list somewhere, sometime. You can do 3 different things every day. It's always something beautiful and different every day. Like today, I am so grateful because we had pretty much a blue sky today. The weather was absolutely amazing. And my lawn service came, and you know what? I'm grateful I have money to pay a lawn service, y'all, because don't nobody want to go out there and do that grass. There's a lot of grass. And they did such a great job. So I'm grateful for my lawn service people who comes and cares for the yard, keeps it manicured and looking really nice. So I'm just thankful for that. I'm thankful for my children, seeing them when they were little and see them grow into men. I'm grateful that every day they make it home safe to their respective homes. I'm thankful for that, y'all. I'm thankful that I can sleep in the comforts of my home, comfortable bed. If I get cold, I can turn on the heat. I can go grab water and drink my water and not concerned, is the water healthy or not? I always tell my son, one of my youngest son, matter of fact, he's at home, and he say, sometimes he'll say, it's nothing here to eat. And I'm like, no, it's something here to eat. You just don't want what's here to eat. That's all. But I'm grateful there's always food in the house. I'm grateful that I can look in the pantry and there's food there to eat. Because I remember back in the day when I was a young mama, you know, potatoes and sausage was my friend. My kids used to say, "Ma, we're going to eat potatoes." It was potatoes, rice, and sausage. I would make all types of meals, but potatoes, rice, and sausage. And I'm just grateful when I look at over my life at the things I had to go through when it was most difficult and how God helped me make it through. Some of you are going through hell right now, but I want you to know that God will help you make it through. All you have to do is keep the faith and keep pushing. We all stumble, we all fall, but get back up. Get up and keep moving. When you keep moving, you never know how close you are to your goals. Each step is bringing you closer and closer and closer to where you want to be. So just keep moving. Back to gratitude. I think that, you know, I'm grateful that I can walk into my bedroom and my closet and my dressing room and pick out clothes I want to wear. I'm grateful because something else I'm really grateful for, y'all. I'm just going to share with y'all right now. I have a slight tear in my eye. Why was I able to get back into my work clothes, y'all? I'm so excited. Why can I fit my business suits now? I'm so happy because when COVID hit, I don't know about none of y'all, but I picked up some pounds. And I couldn't even pull my business pants, my slacks up on me and fasten it. They was looking like jeggings, y'all. They were slacks. But I could fit them now. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for improving on how I eat. So let's think of stuff we can be grateful for. Think of what you want in life. Put your plan together. Think of your end result and then work backwards from there. And every day do something that's going to help get you there. Be grateful for that. Gwen says she still have pounds. Get out of here, Gwen. That's okay. Hey, Sheila. Thanks for joining. So at Thursday Thoughts, we're talking about being grateful. We're talking about gratitude. And I'm going to tell y'all, you know, I'm just going to be perfectly transparent. I was having a rough day or two. Like, seriously, I was having a rough day or two. And being grateful doesn't mean you're not going through something, because we all going to go through something. And anybody that tells you every day you're supposed to be around here positive and chipper, I'm going to keep it 100. That ain't how that works. You have to honor, I say this all the time, but you have to honor your feelings and your emotions. When stuff happened, like some things happened to me, they weren't major, but some stuff happens and you're just like, you got to be kidding me. You know, or, and then, you know, the key, again, I say the key is give your emotions the respect and honor it needs. So feel those emotions. So if you're upset, feel upset. If you're sad, feel sad. You know, but then you got to reconcile with those feelings. Feel it. Stay in a moment, but don't live there, right? Don't make it your home to stay in those emotions. Allow the emotions to move through you and release them so you can release that out of you. So I started just thinking of what am I grateful for? Because I know for a fact I can't focus on being upset at something and being grateful at the same time. And the more I started thinking of all the things that I was grateful for, guess what? The less upset I was about whatever that thing was that had me going. So I really, really do want to stress on this Thursday Thoughts the importance of gratitude and practicing gratitude. Practicing being grateful for you. How many times do you all pat yourselves on the back of saying, good job, like I did that, or I'm a really good person, or I'm great at that? How many times do you all do that? Are you all giving yourself the kudos, the appreciation, and the gratitude of being who you are, of being still standing after everything you've gone through? So you have to, oftentimes it's like, oh, well, we just have to keep moving. We have to keep going. But give yourself the recognition and appreciation that you deserve, because you're worth it. In conclusion, as we talk through gratitude and what it is, what it means, and the benefits, again, you have physical benefits of practicing gratitude. They say you get better sleep, and they say it strengthens your immune system. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is such a positive mindset as well. Also, the emotional benefits is just, hey, more happiness. I shared with you all, I was going through something, and then once I shifted my mind and I started thinking of the things that I'm grateful for, I no longer was upset like I was prior. Also, it reduces stress. If you start feeling yourself a little stressed and it's getting a little tense in the neck area, just start with a little breathing exercises. Breathing in deeply. Count of 5, hold it. Exhale, count of 5, and then start thinking of things you can be grateful for. Be grateful when you open your eyes, you can see. Because somebody opened their eyes and couldn't see today. Be grateful you can hear the sounds. Sometimes when my son is getting too loud in this room, I go, oh, that boy is so loud. He's so loud. And I tell him, you're too loud. And then I catch myself and I said, you know what? He's too loud still. But I'm grateful I can hear it, because somebody never even heard what their loved one's voice sounds like. So many things we can be grateful for. Some people don't even know what their own voice sounds like. Some people can't speak. So I'm very grateful. I'm grateful that I have the physical aptitude and ability to exercise. I don't exercise like I should. But I'm blessed and grateful that I have the physical ability to exercise, y'all. And I have been doing some, but not as much as I should. So this day, Thursday Thoughts, I really want folks to just put something in the chat that says, give me one thing you're grateful for. And I said just one thing, but there's a ton you have to be grateful for. The fact you have the internet and you can be on social media, you should be grateful. You can connect with loved ones. There's a time like back in the day when I was younger. Ooh, I sound like my mom and my grandma. But when I was younger, our house phone didn't have no camera on it, y'all. We had that pickup, the rotary dial, the push buttons. There was no where you could actually see your loved one. So Sheila, she's grateful that she woke up. I know that's right, Sheila. Yes. Grateful, if nothing else, that you woke up. That's a blessing. Woke up and in the right mind. Grateful for my job. Yes. Yes. The other day I was talking to somebody and I said, you know what? I'm grateful I have health insurance. And I'm glad I have a great employer. So I'm so thankful for my employer. I'm so thankful for my health insurance, y'all. Because at the least little thing, I'm going to go to the doctor and see what's wrong with me. So I'm very grateful that I have that. So yes, definitely. I want everybody to just be encouraged. And, life happens. And it's going to get rough. And it's when it gets rough that we're being shaped. We're being molded. It's helping to teach us a lesson. It's just important to figure out what that lesson is. Get that lesson from it so you can grow and move on to the next opportunity and the next blessing. The next thing, as we talk about gratitude, is you know, make it a part of your daily habit. Incorporate gratitude and practicing gratitude in your daily ritual. Put it in your regimen so it's there. Always remind yourself you have something to be grateful for. You know, I always talk about affirmations. So as you go through doing your daily affirmations, because I believe in speaking positivity into yourself, speak life into you. Then also realize and reflect on the things that you have to be grateful for. List your accomplishments. Be grateful for the things you've accomplished. Be grateful for the dreams that you're dreaming. And be grateful that you have the ability to pursue them. Now, as with every week, you all know I have books that I like to recommend. And this week, y'all, I love me some Viola Davis. And this is Finding Me. This book is phenomenal. I have to tell you all, if you have not read the book, please go get the book. It's so good. Viola does such a phenomenal job telling her story of finding her. And that's what I really want to encourage everyone in the sound of my voice, every woman, to find you. Find you. Because oftentimes we don't spend enough time finding out who we are, what we really want, and then pursuing it. So finding our purpose and pursuing that, and recognizing what our needs are and caring for ourselves. That's all a part of finding who you are. And so I want to encourage everyone. Hey Denise, thanks for joining, Diva. I want to encourage everyone. Take the time to find you. Because when you find you, you're focused. I tell people this all the time, y'all. I'm a full-time job by myself. I don't have time to keep up with the Joneses, because keeping up with Vanette is more than enough. So I want to encourage each of you to spend some time being grateful. Spend time really looking over your life and your experiences and appreciating where you've come from and where you're at, as well as where you want to go. Because when you believe in you, you become unstoppable, y'all. Unstoppable. But the biggest hurdle that we have to overcome are the self-imposed hurdles that we inflict upon ourselves. Did y'all hear that? It's not what other people put on us, but it's the weight and the burdens we put on ourselves. It's the limitations we put on ourselves. It's our limiting mindset that we put on ourselves. So I want to encourage everybody to step up, show up for you. Figure out what it is that makes you happy, what matters most to you, and then prioritize you to get it. And if you need some help prioritizing you, hit your girl up. Y'all know that's what I do all day, every day. Go right in the links in the bio. I'm here. And let's get it together. Let's help you craft the life you want to live. And if you're a leader, let's help strengthen your confidence and your skill set. So not only can you live as your most authentic and most powerful self, but people who are most authentic and can be their true selves and know who they really are, those are the dynamic leaders. Because when you care for yourself, when you care enough for yourself to prioritize yourself, that means you have that much more to give to somebody else. That means you're going to be a greater leader to your team. You're going to be more cognizant to your team. When you know how to communicate to yourself, you're going to know how to talk to your team. You're going to know how to communicate. When you know how to really listen and be aware of what your emotions are doing, you're going to learn how to manage your emotions and have that self-awareness, so makes you better able to look at the people that you're interacting with your teams, and to be able to manage those relationships, and to be able to understand and empathize with folks, and to be able to have those difficult conversations. But that starts with the foundation of bringing the best version of you to the table, so that you can help elevate the people that will report to you to new levels. So, that's all starts with you. Where you want to end up in life, it starts with you. It doesn't matter where you start off in life. It doesn't even matter where you are right now. It matters where you want to be. And can you see yourself where you say you want to be? Because if you see it, you can be it. Hey, Mildred. Thank you for joining, Mildred. Me and Mildred go way back, y'all. Like we were training together. She's like my big sister. I love me some Mildred. I'm so glad you joined, Mildred. But yeah, y'all. So I'm telling you. Ladies, you are magnificent. Hey, girl. You are magnificent. And all I want to do with Priority You is help you prioritize you. I want to help women know that you are unstoppable when you have confidence in yourself. When you know what you know, you're unstoppable. But you have to take the time to prioritize yourself. You have to take the time to find out who you are, because in different stages of our life, we change. The person I was in my 20s, she had different needs than the person in their 30s. And the person in her 30s had different needs than the person in her 40s. And the person that's in her 50s right now has different needs than all of them. So you have to level set with who you are right now. Come to grips with that person. And then define who you want to be and the life you want to have, and go for it. So I just want to encourage y'all to do that. And again, if you haven't, get the book. This is a great book. It's such a good book, Finding Me. And as with Thursday Thoughts, y'all, I do have some upcoming news. If you're not already, I want you to click the link in my bio to subscribe to my monthly newsletter. The May edition is going to be coming out next week. It's not too late. Click the link in the bio so I can get the letter out to you. Also, coming up in May, on Sunday, May 7th, Denise and I are going to be on Facebook. We're going to be streaming on Facebook, on my Facebook channel, you all. And we're going to be doing Sister Self-Care Sunday, a Mother's Day edition. And that's going to be on Sunday, May 7th. It's all things about mothers. Our mothers, being a mother, reconciling with mothers, the women whose mothers have gone on and have passed away. It's all about mothers, the experience of being a mother. So join us for that. That's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Priority You business page on Facebook. The next thing that's coming up, May 20th, I have a new workshop, y'all, that's coming. A new workshop. Let me go to my notes, get the name of it for you. The workshop is going to be Elevate Your Impact. 3 secrets to unleashing confidence, leadership power for women in leadership roles. So you don't want to miss that. That's going to be a free workshop. It's going to be on Saturday, May 20th at 1 p.m. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to get the link out there for that within the next 2 weeks. But sign up for the newsletter. Also, Your girl is going to be on a podcast, y'all. Hey. I have 5 series. It's a 5-series podcast that I'm going to be on. I'm going to see if I can drop the link in my bio. I'm going to see if I can attach the link in my bio. And then I'll also send it out for the newsletter for everybody that's part of my subscription for the newsletter. The podcast is going to be on Monday from 3:30 to 4. I'll be on there every Monday in May. So I will send out the information for the podcast. I'll try to make sure I can get some information linked in the bio for that as well. And if anybody is watching this after as a replay, you can just DM me podcast and I'll drop you the link to the podcast in the DM just in case. Again, just get on the mailing list because we have a lot going on for the month of May. Let's see what else is going on. So we have that. I talked about this is a self-care Sunday, which is going to be May 7th. And also, this is what I want to say. Listen, y'all, I need help because the LinkedIn popo will not let me be great. I'm trying to get enough people on my business page on LinkedIn so that I can stream, because I want to be able to stream on Facebook and LinkedIn at the same time. So anybody who's following me, please, please, please go to LinkedIn and follow Priority U LLC on LinkedIn. Please. Appreciate y'all. And I appreciate everybody who's been following me. I came from like 0 followers, and I'm so grateful for everybody who finds my content inspiring, motivating, because that's what my intent is. My intent is to provide content that's inspiring, motivating, and friendly reminders, educating, and sometimes entertaining. You know, I like to dance, so every now and then I might throw a video of me doing a 2-step, y'all. I don't drop it like it's hot no more because it ain't hot. It's lukewarm, but you know, that's another story. So thank you all for joining me. I'm so very pleased that you took the time out of your evening, and stay tuned. Now, next Thursday, I will not be on for Thursday Thoughts because I'll be at an event next Thursday. So I may do Thursday Thoughts next Wednesday. I'll see. But just in case, it may not be next Thursday. So just stay tuned. Again, get on the mailing list. Click the link in my bio. Free newsletter. Some good stuff in there, y'all. All right? Thank you all for joining, and have a blessed evening. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you.